battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. The Horned Frogs offense will be the first up today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Terrell. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. We'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Cowboys line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. 2nd down and goal upcoming. To the air, it's Terrell. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And they hand it off to the back. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground, trying to power into the touchdown. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to
touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they fight back here in this playoff defense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Back to pass. It's Terrell. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Cowboys pick up enough for a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Cowboys are going to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. No way to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They prevent the touchdown ball. He spotted at the 3. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, TCU.
The Cowboys trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. And they keep it going. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Good enough for the first down with a 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal for 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And now to try here for the extra point.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oklahoma State, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
He's going to take off here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. The clock is still running up. They're hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minner's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now comes the offense set to take over here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to take his shot from the end zone here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short... But the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain. A gain makes it second and medium.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Terrell. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
QB bootlegs here. Looking right, this one caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now.
And that's a first down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. But eventually, it's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. looking downfield. It's Terrell. The pocket breaking down. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense is up with an important takeaway. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's a quarterback keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He escapes the pocket, extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to pass. It's Terrell. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking to throw. It's Terrell. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, this spin move, and he's got some space here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, TCU. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Cowboys churn out another first down. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Terrell. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. And he'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Leaning on the run game here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The receiver now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances. And they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go